Over the course of the last month, I got stuck into Neo The World Ends With You, which is a sequel to a DS game that I greatly enjoyed back at the time. Sadly, the report for that modern consoles wasn't that great, but the story was always good, and the sequel carries on the story in a pretty wonderful way with good closure for some hanging plot threads. It's standalone on its own, like you don't need to have played the original game, but it will result in a lot of things where I was literally pumping the air with my fist going, yeah! Seeing characters coming back at the moment of triumph, and you won't get that if you haven't played the first one, but you don't have to. The combat system is pretty fun. I'm going to get into a single fight here on easy difficulty just so I can talk it over while I'm going off. You've got a whole host of colourful characters. You equip them with pins that have a variety of elemental effects, and the idea is to combine them to gain grooves. Like different attacks will have different effects, like this is a big hit that knocks people into a wall, and then you drop the beat by hitting them with a different pin from a different character to keep the combo going. And you kind of want to build a team that can hit a variety of different elements. You level up your pins, they get different effects as you level up, master them with new ones. Some pins only evolve if some people are holding on to them. Like there's a lot of depth to the combat just from what you equip to bring into the fight with you, and a wide range of enemies to fight. 4 different difficulty levels, which as you can see I'm playing on easy, results in the enemies not being as aggressive as you could be. On harder difficulties it's very, very difficult. A lot of post-game content, utterly fantastic story. The music is phenomenal, and probably my second favourite soundtrack of this year, I think, because the Rhythm has this soundtrack in it in addition to other games.
It's over. Is that all you got? Nice work.
And once you get your groove fully filled up, you get a variety of super attacks. If you use it at lower percentages, it'll use the last element you attack with for a variety of different super attacks. But yeah, you beat up bad guys, they drop things, you level up your powers, you gain new powers, new attacks. There's a whole thing with your clothing, in that clothing has different abilities that only trigger if your character's stylish enough. You eat food to gain stat boosts, you equip clothes to get more stat boosts and more abilities that affect what you're equipping. You get things that have like synergies for different pins. There's sets of pins you can equip that combine when you have the similar elements with each other. It's as dense and complex as you want it to be, or you can just stick it down to easy and have an easy time with it and enjoy the story. And it even has stuff like you can purposely reduce your level to improve drop rates. In the Noisepedia, you can see what enemies drop at what difficulty and what the drop rate is at your current level, and you can change your level here. So you can be like, wow, I want those 500 yen off those frogs, so if I go to level 56, I've got a 100% chance of getting this. You know? There's a lot of customization to it, there's a ton to do to get the platinum, and I think I might try and get the platinum. It will be a bit of a grind, just, you know, doing a lot of different fights to improve your characters, to get stronger, to take on the post-game stuff, because I've had a go at the post-game stuff and it effortlessly murdered me. So I've had a fantastic time with it. It's one of my favourite games this year, and honestly I regret not buying this day one, because I would have had a great time with it then as well. But all I can tell you is to buy it now, because it's a fantastic, fantastic game, and I absolutely loved it. Thanks for watching.